Are you a guy who does not want to spend time selecting perfumes, just want an easy grab, easy reach, dumb reach fragrance all the time and still wanting to smell incredible throughout the day? I got you. Let's get into it. The first perfume recommendation I have is Rehab by Initio Parfums Privé. This fragrance is an incredible blend of some citrusiness, some lavender, some woodiness, a hint of whatever. It creates this beautiful bubble of balmy, musky sensation on your skin. It's a very calming, soothing fragrance. This is going to last you for about 4 to 6 hours. It's a very intimate fragrance, so you will smell the fragrance. Anyone who comes close to you or near you will smell it, but it won't be like a beast mode projection by any means. This is a beautiful, calm, musky, floral, lavendery, powdery fragrance. If that is something you are into, it is perfect for everyday, casual, all day, all occasion situations. So if that is something you're interested in, then give it a sniff. The next fragrance recommendation is Oud Violet Intense. This is by Fragrance du Bois. Oh my god, this fragrance is outstanding. It is a fantastic blend of some resinous notes, some oud, some amber, some tonka bean, some spiciness from the nutmeg. The resinous accords of elemi and olibanum create this beautiful, piney, aromatic, warm, balsamic feeling. It's incredible. This smells like an expensive hotel lobby. So when you go to these expensive resorts or some expensive hotel and you walk in and the fragrance that you smell is exactly this fragrance. It's like a beautiful skin scent. I almost want my skin to smell like this every single day. I cannot put it into words exactly what this fragrance does to me, but it is just incredible. It's this aromatic, spicy, warm, ambery fragrance with a very sophisticated and a very expensive, classy feel to it. If that is something that you're interested in, I highly recommend you give it a try. This is a very under the radar fragrance. It's not getting enough light is what I feel. It's not available everywhere as well. It's a very limited availability fragrances at some places. I found it at like 1 or 2 websites, but that was about it. I just could not find it anywhere. It lasts for about 4 to 6 hours on your skin. It does not project. It's a very intimate fragrance. As I said, it's a skin scent. So it's almost like your entire body will smell like this for like the 4 to 6 hour mark. And this fragrance also has a great potential of becoming a signature fragrance. If this resinous, animalic, very like dry and ambery, warm sensation is what you are into, you will love this fragrance, trust me. The next fragrance recommendation is Torino 21 by Xerjoff. This is one of my favorite citrusy, minty fragrances of all time. I love to wear this myself and I would really love to smell this on a man. It's incredible. It's such a fresh and aromatic take on like minty, basil, herbaceousness. I absolutely love this fragrance, but the only problem I have with this fragrance is it does not last beyond like 3 to 4 hours. It's very sad that this perfume does not last beyond the 3 to 4 hours mark on my skin, because I would absolutely love wearing this fragrance all the time. The first time I had worn this fragrance was in Florida. I was just visiting Florida with my parents. I was just showing them around, and I had worn this fragrance like throughout the trip for like 4 to 5 days, and I have fallen in love with this fragrance. It was super sticky, humid and warm there, and this fragrance just fit best in that scenario because it was like this minty freshness that I was constantly getting out of this fragrance. Maybe you can wear it on your clothes to make it last a little longer. Reapplication is going to be like a thing for this fragrance. Apart from the longevity, it's an incredible fragrance and I just cannot recommend it enough. The projection on the sillage as well is quite moderate. It's not a very loud and obnoxious fragrance. It's going to sit closer to your skin. It's not going to disturb anyone. And you're always going to smell minty fresh. So I mean, what is the problem with that? The next perfume recommendation I have is White on White by Xerjoff. Oh my god, this fragrance is a creamy dream. This has some fig, it has some milky notes, it has fig leaf which gives it that greenness, like a touch of greenness to the fragrance overall. It has some musk, it has sandalwood, it has amber. It's such a beautiful marriage of these perfume notes. If you are someone who loves their lactonic creamy fragrances, this is the dream fragrance that you absolutely need to try at some point in your life, because it's just so warm and lactonic and creamy and it creates this beautiful bubble around you. It's dreamy, it's soothing, it's sophisticated, it's just warm amber, just amazing. It lasts for a very long time. Being this like lactonic milky, it still lasts for 12 hours. It easily lasts for 12 hours on my skin and on my clothes. The projection as well on this fragrance is great. It creates this bubble around you. It like projects but not like crazy. It has a moderate projection overall. If this description is something that you fell in love with, I cannot ask you enough to try this fragrance. Please give it a sniff. The next fragrance recommendation is Santal Austral, and this is by Matière Première. This fragrance is my sandalwood dream. I love this fragrance. It has some amazing notes of sandalwood. This is a complete sandalwood fragrance to its entirety. It has sandalwood, some dry sandalwood notes, then it has some benzoin and tonka bean at the base, and it just creates this warm, enveloping, voluptuous fragrance. Oh my god, the longevity on this fragrance is, I just am blown away by how long this fragrance lasts on my skin. It lasts for 12 hours and beyond on my skin and on my clothes. It is just out of, like, I just cannot comprehend how long this perfume can last. It is such an intense and yet such a soft and dry fragrance at the same time. I cannot recommend this perfume enough. I have bought this fragrance. It is stuck in shipping for a very long time. I'm just waiting for it to get delivered as soon as possible, because this is how I want to smell all day, every day of my entire life. It is outstanding. It's a beautiful take on sandalwood, and if you are a sandalwood lover, I would highly urge you to try this fragrance. It is just beautiful. But just remember, it's a very dry and enveloping take on sandalwood. The previous fragrance that I recommended, which was White on White, is a very creamy, figgy, milky sandalwood fragrance, but this is pure sandalwood. It's just pure, dry sandalwood dream. And yes, it is my sandalwood dream. The projection of this fragrance is insane as well. This is a beast mode fragrance. It has an enormous projection, creates a beautiful sillage behind you, lasts forever. It's a perfect fragrance. I'm telling you, it is the perfect fragrance, and yes, I highly urge you to try it. So those were all my recommendations for you today. Let me know what your easy grab, dumb reach fragrances are in the comments below. I would love to read through them. I post videos every Sunday, so I hope to see you back then. Until then, spread those good vibes and beautiful scents wherever you go.